All right, y'all. Welcome back to my channel, Mississippi Girl Life. I am Tamika, just a country Mississippi girl living in North Carolina. All right, y'all. So I had to come back. About this. So, we've been talking about stocking up food and all this, and I have said that, it seems like everything we try to do, something always come, and now you got to regroup and do other things and all that type of stuff like that. All right, so we've been stocking up, okay, having us a pantry and stuff. I done talked about making sure you don't try to get a lot of processed foods and all that good stuff. But y'all remember what was going on in 2020? And you remember what's happening to some of the food, the produce and the canned food and stuff like that is not good. You better be checking your food. Better be checking them canned goods and stuff to see if it's, first of all, if it's real food, and second of all, if it's something good, okay? Because there's been a lot of videos and stuff that's going out about food and stuff that's have other things in it that may not be so healthy. That's what I mean about real food, things being cut to add other stuff in it. That's what I mean by that. Processed food and stuff like that is real food, but is it really real food? All right, so with that being said, all right, so we know we got all this stuff that's going on and this, that, and the other. And a lot of people say, well, I stock up. I've had people that say, hey, I stock up, and yes, I can garden, but I choose not to. That is your, that's your, you have that, what's the word I'm trying to get? If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. But that food ain't gonna last forever. And honey, you can grow food as long as the weather permits. You can grow food and preserve it, and it's better than the processed foods that you got, because you can freeze it, you can can it, you can dehydrate it. There's different ways you can do, different things you can do. And you could be saving that food that you have stocked up. You can save it, and then when if something happens where you cannot garden and stuff like that, now you have something to fall back on. A lot of times people get so comfortable and, oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing no. When you live in this type of lifestyle, you never get comfortable. You never say, hey, I got this wrapped all up because I got this stuff, I got all this food, I got $5,000-$10,000 worth of food and all that. Honey, the way things going, you don't know what's up in them cans. You don't know. You can never get too comfortable. I'm not trying to tell nobody what to do. I'm just trying to throw a little bit of information, my little opinion out there, okay? My little 2%, 3%, 5% opinion out there, okay? So let's say this. Something happens. You can grow food. You choose not to grow food, and you living off your reserve. You living off your stuff you done stocked up. That's gonna leave. What if you can grow your own food, have food going, something happen, eat off that food until you can't eat off that food no more, then go into your reserve? I mean, I think that's a win-win situation, okay? When it comes to growing your own food, you need to grow some things inside, because the weather ain't gonna always be where it needs to be, because things have changed. Things have been mechanically done. The weather has been played with. All this type of stuff, okay? See, that's why I don't always focus on when people always saying organic and natural and this. Yes, it's better if we do it, but by the time that rainwater come on down, by the time all this pollution in the air and you growing, is it organic? Nope. I don't think so. So forget all that and be like, oh, well, you growing stuff outside? I've never said that I'm doing nothing organic. I'm just trying to grow food and survive, okay? The best way I know how, the way I was taught, and trying to be logic with the situation, with everything. So with that being said, and trying to save money. So with that being said, if you're able to grow some food, this is the time to start getting your seeds. This is the time to start planning it out and everything like that. If something happens and we can't grow outside safely, or whatever the case may be, you need to already be growing food in your daggone house. Listen, You ain't got to go crazy with squash and all that stuff to grow food in your house. You ain't got to do all that. Greens, y'all. Collard greens, mustard greens, turnip greens. You can grow that stuff in your house. You can grow beets, carrots. You can grow that stuff in your house. A lot of you, if you got a garage, a shed, or whatever, throw you a plant light up and grow. Okay? Grow. Grow, grow, grow. Okay? So, y'all, I wanted to bring that to y'all because I be reading y'all comments. I can't always be replying back and all this stuff. I read your comments. I do. And it's just like a lot of y'all was saying, I'm not knocking nobody that believe that way. I'm not knocking nobody that may be disabled or may just be sickly or may just don't have the mindset because you may be suffering from mental, like anxiety, depression and stuff like that, because I do and I understand. I have anxiety and depression. That's what I suffer from. I understand sometimes it's hard, but if you are able, because there's a lot of people that is able that choose not to. If you are able, it's as simple as getting you some daggone seeds and put a lot of my videos that's coming out. It's gonna be so much in those videos. Okay, I have blogs and stuff that's coming out. So much. It's so easy. I'm gonna show you easy ways that you can be growing your own food. And you ain't got to do all this extra. I don't follow Google like that. Google will make you spend so money. Companies, so much money. These companies will make you spend so much money. All you need is some daggone ground or a container. If you want to do container, you're going to have to put your dirt in it. Okay, so you got to buy your dirt. And if it ain't got no perlite or nothing in to help with draining, you're going to need that. But if you got a ground, I don't even try to worry about all that spacing. Ain't none of my stuff spaced to where it's supposed to be spaced. Let Google tell it. You can get a lot of food. Okay? That ground opened up down there, you can get a lot of food. There's ways that it's just a lot. It's just a lot, y'all. So, with that being said, I'm going to have a lot of stuff coming out. I'm going to do a playlist that I don't want to start the playlist until January. I don't want to start the new garden playlist until January 1st, okay? I'm putting out stuff about these daggone quails. I've been putting up stuff in my little things about the chickens. I'll be putting up stuff. But January 1st, 2023, if it's God's will, I would do a playlist, a new playlist for that year for gardening and stuff like that. But when I do it, I'm doing so much. So you can see the work that you got to put in. It's easy. But then you can't be lazy. It's easy, but you can't be lazy, okay? And it's fun, and it's gonna make sure that you and your family have what you need, okay? If something happens, or just in case, it could be you lose your job. It could be so many different things. You know, a lot of people depend on these gig jobs now. Who said they're gonna be around long if restaurants and stuff is shut down? You know, if money is tight and all that. So you got to look at everything. Another aircraft. That's my cue. I'm finna go ahead and get off because I don't want to have this video so long. So with that being said, like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you be notified each and every time that I upload a video. And I'll see y'all in the next one if it's God's will, okay? Until next time. Bye.